Here at Wyopreps.com, our Athlete of the Year honors are presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming and our great partners at Wyld Gear, and I'll explain that coming up in a little bit. But it's time to unveil the 2023-24 Athlete of the Year for American Legion Baseball, and it goes to Powell's Brock Johnson. What a season he had. He was a first-team All-State selection for the fourth time in his career, and in addition to that, had a second-team selection, so in rare company, a five-time All-State award winner. Brock this year went 10-2 on the mound in 72 and a third innings pitched, 3 saves, a 0.774 ERA. He held opponents to a 0.94 batting average. And then at the plate, Brock, who batted leadoff for the single-A state champion Powell Pioneers, hit .441, had 100 hits on the season. That included 27 extra base hits, scored 94 times, 47 RBIs, 42 walks, just 18 strikeouts, and 43 stolen bases. Brock, congratulations. You're our Athlete of the Year, the first one ever here at Wyopreps.com for Legion Baseball. What's going through your mind as I tell you that?
That's pretty sweet. I mean, I I guess that's just pretty cool to me.
Well,
Thanks.
congratulations to you. Kind of describe from your perspective how you thought you played in the 2024 season that just wrapped up a short time ago.
Honestly thought like hitting wise, I definitely could have done better. I just didn't. I mean, I probably could have put in a little bit more time. Probably could have done a little better there, but not terrible overall. Um, Pitching, I kind of knew pitching was going to be my strong point. Uh, I always work on that. So I mean, uh, I did pretty good, but there's always room for improvement.
Gotcha. What was kind of your focus and mindset on the mound? Let's start there. You were happy with the way you pitched. You knew you were going to pitch quite a bit. What was that mindset this year?
Just kind of going in there, you know, uh, just put in 100%, I guess. I mean, you get caught up on like giving up a hit here and there. I mean, it's like whatever, just go play, have some fun. It's the last season with the boys, so I just wanted to go have fun, kind of do well for them, and I think I did pretty good. Um, I mean, just,
Well, you had an absolutely fantastic ERA below one by a good margin. What pitches did you really try and concentrate on throwing it, and what kind of things were you working on from a pitch standpoint?
obviously, like my fastball's good, but I knew I had to develop a couple off-speed pitches. I went to the slider a lot this year, which was pretty good for me. I thought it got a lot of people out, strikeouts, and then it had a lot of ground balls and pop-ups. So I was probably my best pitch this year. I knew a couple games where I went probably 50% sliders, 50% fastballs. Like it was that good for me. Um, Especially when my fastball wasn't working as well. Uh, I kind of got rid of my curveball, but that's kind of a work in progress. And then I tried to get my changeup working, but it was also a work in progress. So I mean, mostly the slider and the fastball.
Talk about your mindset at the plate. How did you approach things at the plate, particularly being in the leadoff spot, knowing you had guys behind you that could drive you in?
Yeah, I mean, I had Trey, Cade, Jet, Ethan, all those dudes right behind me. So it was like, just get on, let them do their job. I mean, I probably could have tried stealing even a little bit more, but I knew there's no point when they're just going to get hits, drive me in anyways. So I was mostly just get on base any way you can and see what happens. But uh, I did. I mean, I like to hit the home run, but it was sometimes that was like too big of a focus, and so I had to dial it back a little bit.
Just
Just
get the
try to
singles,
get
just
on.
get on, right?
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Well, for you, what was it like to win another state championship? You guys had to work kind of so hard last summer and win the two championship games back to back. This year, what was it
Yeah.
like for you, and especially on the home field in front of the home fans?
It was pretty special. I mean, we just had to. Uh, you don't want to ever disappoint in front of your home crowd like that, especially when you're probably going into it as one of the favorites to win it. So, I mean, it was pretty special just to get that for the fans, and it means a lot to the community too. Like I think last year when we won it, and then we won it for basketball, and this year it means just as much every single time we do it. Um, and I mean, it's gonna stick with the community for years and years to come. So it's pretty special.
We're talking with Brock Johnson. He's our Wyopreps.com Athlete of the Year for Legion Baseball in 2024. You're actually on the road and getting ready for college. Central Arizona, down kind of in the Phoenix area. What was it about Central Arizona that kind of was like, I want to go there?
The warmth, honestly, is pretty cool. And then like talking to the pitching coach, he's such a good dude. He knows his stuff. Uh, I knew I was probably going to go the JUCO route. And they're one of the better teams in the nation. They won in 2022, 2019. So, I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer. There's a couple other schools that were close, but between the heat, just development that they always put in their pitchers, there's so many scouts running around everywhere. So, I mean, getting to the next level is, I mean, it's just if you put in the work, you're bound to do it. Um, it's just a pretty special place, I think.
And for you, what has it been? I know you participate in other sports, but what has it been for you about baseball? Where does that love for that game come from in particular?
I mean, my dad was huge on it. I mean, he taught me as a little kid. Um, I've played it for as long as I can remember. I was always a little decent at it. I started getting better when I got older, but I mean, I've always loved it. Pitching in particular, I mean, just these last couple years kind of really taken off for me. I I just love it.
Yeah. And lastly, no joke, you're now in the heat. You said you wanted the heat. You got the heat, bud. Have you
I
adjusted
know,
even yet, or are you still getting used to it?
probably not. I mean, just standing outside, you start sweating, so it's like it's gonna take a little while. I just hope there's air conditioner in the dorms. But
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, hey, congratulations. You're our first ever athlete of the year. This is not your typical award. It's not like a little plaque. It's actually something you can use. It's our water bottle. This is
perfect.
laser engraved. It's got a
Heck
non-skid
yeah.
bottom. It's got a magnetic cap, so you don't lose your cap if you need it. It'll stick
Yeah.
right there. But
Heck
this
yeah.
is yours to use as we wanted something as an award that folks could use. But hey, congrats on a great season and congrats on being our first ever athlete of the year for Legion Baseball.
Perfect. Thank you so much.